Welcome to the Ugly Money Podcast. Welcome to the Ugly Money Podcast.
Well, and that was my job, but he got it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche, and my special guest of the evening needs no introduction because he introduced myself for me. One time for Chaotic, man. What's up, my brother?
Man, call me Ugly Money Chaotic one time. Because it's like
we can make that happen.
Yeah, because you know why? Because I think I like the idea of ugly money. It's like the money looks so, it's like, you know how like it's disgusting how that money look. It's just so ugly.
It can get ugly, sir.
It can get ugly.
It can get ugly.
I'm fucking with it, man.
I
Ugly
appreciate
money.
it, man. I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing we got to get into, before we get into all the things that you got going on, because you got 1,000,001 hustles, you know what I'm saying? I know you're looking for 1,000,002.
Yes, sir.
But who was chaotic before chaotic was chaotic?
Shit, before Chaotic was chaotic, he was Ruben. He was just Ruben. They used to call me Rube, R-U-B, like Rube. Actually, in fucking middle school, they used to call me Rube Dog Baby. Rube Dog Baby, because I was just like a wild, cool nigga. And one of my homeboys started calling me that, and they spread it around, but I was just Ruben, man. I was just a problematic child from the ghetto over town in Miami. Same story as any nigga that came up in the hood. Doing what they doing to survive, all the same street shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when I actually understood who I was as a personality and a talent, shit got crazy. So one of my big homies said, "You chaotic."
Come on. Ooh.
But he was telling me I'm chaotic like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like 16 when he told me that shit. I'm like, ooh, I like that shit. That's my rap name, Chaotic. Yeah, so yeah, I went from lame ass Ruben.
Ruben Big Dog Baby.
Shout out to my mama, but she know I hate that lame ass name, Ruben. I went from old Rube Dog Baby to Chaotic.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Well, you did that, sir. You did that.
Thank you, man.
Now, there's, I think the first time that I met you was around Bigger Ranking, Who Gonna Check Me time, such.
Yep.
Like 6, 7, maybe. Well, we ain't gonna talk about how old we is. Well, I am anyway. So Bula, I've always wondered what that meant.
Okay, so Bula came to existence after a heartbreak. You understand what I'm saying? And this was like before like Chaotic like popped off musically. So it was like, it stands for Better Off Out of Love Anyway.
Come on.
Because the bitch was like, you know, oh, you don't need to be in love because you don't know how to act in love. You just crazy, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, well, shit, bitch, I'm better off out of love anyway. Bula.
Goddamn. I always, you know, it's crazy. I would have never thought it meant that. You know what I'm saying? Like all these years, I thought it was like some hood call or some.
Nah, it's like.
I thought it was a tribe.
No, watch this. Actually, in the Fiji Islands, if you ever go to the Fiji Islands, when you land, they that's how they greet you. Like Bula is like they word for saying enjoy your stay.
Okay.
So when I got wind of that, it made it even better because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm better off out of love anyway. I'm enjoying life. So I put the shindigging in front of the Bula. So it's like shindig and Bula.
Yeah.
And you know, a shindig is an ongoing extravaganza.
Come on.
So it's like shindig and Bula. I'm hanging out. I'm living life.
Yeah.
No love. Fuck these hoes. Get this money and live your goddamn life. So that's my path.
Hey, one thing about you, brother, you always gonna give us a record. You got them records, right? That if you riding with a chick that you say you and your chick get into it, you throw on some Chaotic. You ain't gotta say shit to her. Say your chick done pissed you off and you just
press play.
These hoes for everybody.
Now watch this. Watch this. No, I got one. I got one worse than these hoes for everybody. I released it, and I got a video for it. I released it on Christmas. I called it Santa Claus. Yeah. And that's what I say, you ugly, you ugly and your breath stink, your credit all fucked up, your pussy smell like a fish tank, you done lost your edges, your wig sitting this way, your head sitting that way, you look like a hole that used to be on Backpage.
Goddamn, chaotic hard on him. Chaotic hard on him, boy. You hard on him, man. Is there ever a time that you feel that you gonna get to the point of being in love?
Shit, man, the way that the direction that life going right now, and the direction that this generation is going in, I honestly and truthfully feel terrified of falling in love. It's preposterous.
That's the word. That's our word for today, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I think I would want somebody somebody would have to prove to me that they in love with me.
Wow.
They would have to prove to me first. Because, and I'm being bitches, don't get it twisted, that almost got me.
Okay. All of it.
Oh, man, put that pussy on me, that vibe, and I was close to it, and I do something to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Because I'm liking you too much, and I know that you're not liking me as much as I like you, but you enjoying me. You're enjoying me. You know what I'm saying? You're enjoying the vibe, but you're not in love with me, or I don't see you on the verge of falling in love with me because our values are different. So you don't value people like that. You value vibes and energy, and you don't value people. So when I see that, I do some old insecure ass shit to blow the whole wreck. Go to acting stupid. Bitch, where you was at last night? Why you answer the phone? I told you I was at work. Bitch, you wasn't at work. I FaceTimed you I was at work. Bitch, I couldn't see. The fucking service was bad. You lying.
Right. They're right.
Then the bitch be like, oh, you acting weird. You being like that. Okay, well, stop talking to me. Bam, she blocked me. I saved my heart from getting broke.
So you purposely goddamn cancel yourself.
Hell yeah. If I'm feeling myself liking a bitch more than she like me, I got to. That's the only way I'm gonna protect myself.
You ever think it's hard to find, because you know when we get to that high value man status, you know what I'm saying, where we start riding the right kind of rides and living in the right kind of houses and got the right kind of things on your wrist. Do you ever think is it harder to figure out if a female is genuine or not, or you can see through it?
I can see through it because you already know, you can look at a you can look at a bitch nowadays and just know that bitch is a problem. She's a headache, but I'm gonna enjoy the shit out of her in the moment while I got her while I can, and afterwards it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Afterwards, I'm gonna pull my insecure card out if I go to getting too much in my feelings.
Yeah.
And then if she get too much in hers and she ain't giving, if she go to showing me she like me too much, but she still ain't what I want as a girlfriend, then you know I just cut off.
Nah, facts. You know, I can't stand the ones that act extra, trying to act like they ain't a groupie, and they try so hard to show you that they not a groupie that they end up doing groupie shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That is what we call a subconscious groupie.
Come on, there you go. Come on. You know what? Somebody finally put a word on it to me.
Because you know what? These bitches be subconsciously being groupies. That's why they don't think that they know groupie. Because, bitch, you being a groupie without knowing you being a groupie. You don't know that you doing groupie shit. Like, no, bitch, that's some groupie shit. But you didn't know. Like, I'm in the club the other night. I'm at the bar talking to a bartender, right? A celebrity come in. I ain't going to say his name. He go to his section, right? So the girl tell me, she like, I'll be right back. I'm like, okay, cool. She leave the bar. I'm watching her go all the way to the section he in, get in the section, hold up her phone, do all of this extra shit, and then she come back to the bar. And I'm like, that must be your favorite rapper. She like, no. And I'm like, well, what made you just go all the way over there? She was like, oh, I wanted to get content. I'm like, bitch, you was being a groupie. You stopped being conversation with me. We having a real conversation too. Like we into the stars and the universe and Elon Musk and the whole 9 yards. We deep. Yeah. You seen that boy? And I'm like, well, damn. And she subconsciously did some groupie shit. And when she came back, she didn't understand. Like, damn, I did some groupie ass shit. She didn't understand that.
We was having a normal conversation. You made it totally weird by just breaking off the conversation.
And coming back from being a groupie like nothing happened. Like you just didn't have a groupie moment.
What's the craziest groupie you ever came across?
Oh man,
I know we got some.
So one time, the craziest. It's too crazy.
Okay.
One time, one of them, she was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah." So she put her hand around my waist, and I put my arm over her shoulder. As soon as we took the picture, she squeezed my butt. I damn near pushed on the ground. I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" She's like, "I just wanted to see what it feel like." I'm like, "What the bitch? You could have grabbed some dick or anything."
Yeah.
That was the weirdest. And she was white, so I'm like, "Okay, she was on her white girl shit."
She on some whole different vibe.
Another motherfucker, it always be when they want a picture, came in for a picture, leaned in and kissed me. I blacked out. Because that right there, and her lips wasn't like the best of lips. So it was like, what the fuck did you just do? I mushed up. So it was like, yeah, those was two of the like craziest groupie things. And I had some girls cry one time. I done had some crazy encounters.
Yeah.
But it was lit though. They all lit because it's just like for a person to like you that much is really cool.
She tried to put her tongue in your mouth and everything, bro.
Man, I had to shove her ass off my face. She tried to latch on like a leech. Bitch, get off. Mushed the ass through the goddamn wall.
Hey, young lady, if you're watching.
I'm sorry for putting out our business, but you violated me.
It's okay. My Instagram is Ugly Money Nietzsche. You can slide in my DM. We'll make some shake. I got some partners for you.
You know what? She probably got her body.
Hey, she probably got her body. Hey,
she probably fine.
You know what? I've been saying this for a while now to my partners. I was like, the price of being a bad bitch is dropped dramatically. And you know, back in the day, you know, it's so cheap to be a bad bitch. You send a chick,
definitely.
You send her 10, 15 grand, send her to Miami, she come back a bad bitch. And so I really feel like that it's starting to lose value.
With bad bitches?
Yeah. Meaning, like, when I say lose value, I mean it's more common to the point where she gonna have to come with more something else besides being a bad bitch.
Because there's so many bad bitches.
There's so many bad bitches.
But how I look at it is, it's so much money. It's so much paper out here in the world that I think bad bitches go through a recycling process or something. No, if it's not a recycling, I think I'm gonna probably say recycling because it's always new bad bitches.
Exactly.
And I think that's what we be fascinated by.
Chick turn 21 every day.
Exactly. I got a song called 21 actually. So it's like, you done fuck these bad bitches. They a thing of the past. Now you want to fuck the new bad bitches. Like I know I done fucked a lot of bad bitches, and I know some new young bad bitches that I really want to fuck.
Yeah.
That I'm waiting to ride down on. So I feel like I don't think the value is low. I think that after they run themselves through the mud, it's really a wrap. Like you know. But but watch this.
Yeah.
That's not even true. Because just as well as you got new bad bitches constantly coming out, you got new rich niggas constantly hitting the scene.
Yeah, you're right now.
So for every new rich nigga, okay, I've never sexually encountered Bernice Burgos.
Okay.
But I physically came in contact with her. But I've never sexually encountered her.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure there's plenty of niggas that did.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck how many niggas that did. I don't give a fuck if she's 50.
Yeah.
She's on my bucket list.
Damn right.
And whatever it's gonna cost.
So
it's paid. Bernice, if you're tuned in right now, whatever it's gonna cost, baby, slide in my DM.
So what's the top 5 hit list, man? What's Boolah's top 5 hit list, man?
God, man.
I don't want to get you in too much trouble, but we all got a top 5.
You gotta break it down.
My shit was some OGs, you know what I'm saying?
Is it like Instagram models or like just because you can't say of all women in the world?
Okay, let's do top 5
Instagram models.
Let's do top 5 blue checks.
Alexis Sky.
Girl, you know I love you. You about to go.
Okay,
I thought won't Yak on her heart? No. Which one Yak
was on Dream Doll.
Oh yeah, he was on Dream
Doll. But
yeah.
Alexis Sky's number 1.
Okay.
Alexis Sky's number 2.
Damn.
Alexis Sky's number 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. And I'm paying whatever it costs.
Whatever it costs?
Yes, sir.
He ain't tripping.
I ain't playing.
Alexis, if you seeing this.
Alexis Sky, I love her, man. I think she like one of the most beautiful. Oh, my God. I just seen a picture of her today. She's just so beautiful. It's just like, God damn, baby. I will cross the ocean for you. I will go and bring you the moon.
That's the one for you.
I will be your hero, your strength. Alexis Sky.
Is you cuffing?
Alexis?
Is you gonna cuff it?
Of course. Raw, cuffing, the whole 9 yards. She could break my heart.
Yeah, shoot up the club,
of
everything.
Course. What?
Come on, man.
I'm taking the skin off my body. I'm going boneless up in her.
Come on.
That's Alexis. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucked up by her. That's that boy. That's that baby.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Hey, and rapper, my top 5 female rappers that I want to hit.
Yeah.
Ruby Rose is number 1.
Yo, she tough.
Ruby Rose is number 2.
She tough.
Number 3 and number motherfucking 4. All natural. Oh, goddamn,
Yeah,
Ruby
Shawty
Rose.
tough. Shawty tough. Shawty tough.
Ruby Rose. Meet me at the altar in your G-string.
Come on.
We
Oh, she tough. Shawty bad for real. That's
yeah, in real life, she's so natural. I love Ruby Rose.
She came out of mama like that. So yeah.
Yes.
So like, I got another question. Like, the difference between like natural women and women that may have got some work done. Does it matter to you at all?
It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, when it comes down to work getting done, as long as the work is like naturally done, it doesn't matter. But if it's like super fake, I'm not gonna be attracted to it. But I really like petite women. I like slim thick girls. So I'm really not. I ain't got nothing against surgery girls, cause I love to hit Alexis, and Alexis got hella surgery.
Damn right.
But I mean, I would want a wife a girl like Ruby Rose. Like I wanna be with somebody natural.
I always thought about that too, because I was like, man, I gotta know how you look before the surgery if I'm gonna cuff you, because I don't want my daughter coming out with a bad body.
That's what we
You
got to figure out.
You know what I mean? Like you come out there, you got a badass wife. Your daughter come out, she got a big back. You know what I'm saying? Big old linebacker back with goddamn skinny ankles and shit. That shit.
Well, see, now if your daughter come out with a big linebacker back, that's your fault.
Okay, that's mine.
You know you got that big back.
But she knows she's supposed to take after her mama. Her mama goddamn fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, what's going on here?
Man, I got a niece that my niece took out her daddy. I'm so mad about that shit.
Don't you fire your niece up, bro.
Niece, I love you.
Boy,
I love my motherfucking niece. I ain't even gonna say. I ain't gonna tell y'all too much about my niece. But I'm so mad at her motherfucking daddy.
She got a linebacker back.
Oh man.
So like, how did you? Let's go back some, man. How did you first catch that music bug?
So what it was in Miami, I was already like popular in Miami, just running around Miami, doing all the local everything, fucking with all the DJ. In Miami, a nigga was out every single night in every single club next to every single DJ booth every night. Like literally 7 days out the week. You know what I'm saying? So that was like every event, anything was going on in Miami, I was there performing, tapping in. Then I got a big personality, so nobody never forgot me. And then doing that, you know, I had linked up with I found the manager, and my management team that I had at the time introduced me to Bigger Rankins, and then Bigger Rankins liked me, and he was fucking with me hard. So like, Bigger Rankins took me on this tour, and
Street and Greek probably, wasn't it?
Yeah, and when I went on tour with Bigger Rankins, it wasn't my first single, Dime Piece no longer. I had dropped These Hoes for Everybody.
I remember that, sir.
And then like, you know, it was like everybody was heartbroken at that time. And this was right before Kodak came out. This was before Kodak came out.
Yeah.
We went on a crazy run, and that record took off in Jacksonville. I never forget that night. All the DJs was in the building. I performed it at Bigger Rankings thing that he had in Jacksonville. All the DJs from Atlanta and Florida, the Carolinas, they all was in there. I got up there, turned up, did the song. A week later, when I left Duval, Diamond Award.
Yeah.
I actually won a Diamond Award.
I remember that.
A week later.
I was there. I think I performed.
Yeah, a week later, nigga, I left Duval, and I was getting calls for shows.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I got a booking for the first show, and I went. It was in Jacksonville. Crazy. I went to perform, and the crowd sung the fucking song word for word. And I'm like, oh shit, they know my music.
When them DJs get on it, bro.
And it was just a rap. Because that was the time where, you know, DJs was valued. Well, niggas had to go and check in with the DJs and had to, you can't go in the club without walking to the DJ booth. Now niggas is spotty. Niggas ain't going to DJ booths no more and shit like that. They're not many, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
not like they supposed to.
Yeah, not like how they supposed to. So, you know, the game done changed. But that's when, you know, you had to lock in with the DJs and build relationships with the DJs before like the internet was really like super lit like it is.
When you was making that record, did you think it was gonna end up being as big as it was?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I really thought I had another record that I thought was gonna be way bigger than these hoes for everybody. So that shit really fucked me up.
Sometimes the people will tell you, you know, you be sleep on something, and then the people are really open your eyes to something. And be like, wait a minute, hold on. You know, they'll tell you which record they want. You know.
Nah, the people gonna wake you up.
Yeah.
It's not your choice.
Cause I remember riding to that motherfucker, bro, and it been plenty of times that I played that shit in a car with a chick I might have had some smoke with, and I ain't had to say shit. I had to
No,
say
it was definitely self-explanatory. A lot of bitches hated me because of that.
Yeah.
I
can only imagine the kind of you know feedback you got from certain women with that record.
Oh yeah, you had some women that just was like, "Yo, my niggas don't break up. Niggas don't give bitches closure. That was bitches closure. Nigga would send a song. Here go, you want closure, bitch? Here go your closure. These hoes for everybody. So like a lot of women was like, God damn, nigga, like you gave these niggas something to You gave these niggas something to get over me with. Yeah. This what these hoes fear, but that song was a part of niggas' healing process when they figured out that they hoe was no longer 100% theirs.
Exactly. Now facts. Now like with these records that you got, you know what I'm saying, it's gotta come from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the most toxic relationship you ever had? I know you done had some toxic shit going on. For you, this shit gotta come from somewhere, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. All my relationships was the most toxic relationships, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't never been in a regular, like, just good relationship, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. The closest one was a toxic one. It was like an open relationship. So I never been in a wholesome relationship where me and that person equally loved each other the same way. I never experienced that.
How open relationship become toxic? Ain't nobody cheating. How did they get matched?
Because we was together. But when we wasn't around each other, we was not together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like crazy, man.
Facts. We done all had our share of them, and I try to learn from mine. I try to learn the lessons or whatever, so that way, you know, I don't make the same mistakes in the future. And you know what's crazy sometimes, bro? Like, at least in my situation, a lot of times, like for instance, I used to date this Instagram model. Shawty had hundreds of thousands of followers, right? And I remember going through her DM. We went through her DM together. I won't going through the chick phone, by the way, but we was going through her DM or whatever, and it was just so many
know that shit had to hurt.
Niggas, right?
I could not. I couldn't do it.
Right? But she was like, no, I want you to see this. I'm like, you know, she was trying to be transparent with me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, but whatever. So it was like thousands of niggas, right? Just hollering. And then I remember back then, I fell back from her because I was like, man, you just too fucking popular. I was like, I don't like you too popular. And then let me tell you, I end up dating the quote unquote soccer mom, dog. The soccer mom, she had some, couple single parent, went to church on Sunday and everything like that. I was like, okay, this is more my speed, you know what I'm saying? She wholesome. You know, the Instagram model was, you know, had that.
Doing too much, yeah.
But the Instagram model, I ain't gonna cap, was loyal. Man, that soccer mom was a hoe for real. I would have never imagined, bro. And I was like, I remember I came to such and such. I like such and such. I can't believe it, bro. Shawty got me. And then I remember playing your song, like, these hoes for everybody. And such and such was like, because such and such hooked me up with the Instagram model. That was my partner play.
Whoa.
Yeah, my partner had put me on the joint, right? But it was just so much going on. I was like, I'll chill on that. It's too much. It's 3,000 niggas in this DM. One of these dicks gonna slip in you.
Yeah, one day.
One day, one of these dicks gonna find their way into you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, well, shit, this chick only got 300 followers. So it's just maybe three niggas trying to holler her. Yeah, man, them 3 niggas was up.
Damn, dog.
And man, that was my chaotic time period where I played the fuck out of your song. And I ain't gonna say her name, but she know who she is. She used to do makeup, so watch them bitches that be doing makeup and shit.
Makeup and hair and shit.
What? What? So sometimes you can't judge the book by its cover because the Instagram model she was curving everybody. I was like,
yeah, but it just be.
I guess it's the person.
Yeah, cause I understand. That's why I probably wouldn't want to go through that DM. Cause if I would have seen that traffic in that DM, it would have fucked with my security.
That's honest though, dog.
I'm a BG. It would have fucked with my security.
That's honest.
Especially if that shit would have had more blues than I got in my pockets.
Oh God.
You got more blue checks in your DM than I got in my bank account. Bitch, I'm straight. I
saw my favorite rapper in that motherfucker, bro.
I was like, what to make you say respond to him?
God, yeah, on God, I had to catch myself. I'm like, bro, like I slick on a record with this nigga. Shot it like, God damn, this nigga trying to.
Yeah.
But like, you know, sometimes you can't judge a book by a cover. The Instagram model was loyal. I give her that. She was silent. She was irritating as hell, but she was silent. But goddamn, the soccer mom, straight slut.
Straight slut bucket.
Straight slut bucket. And I would have never expected it. I would have never expected it. So sometimes, you know, these hoes for some of these hoes for everybody.
These hoes for everybody.
Hey, man, so what's next, man? What's next? What we got on the forefront? What can we expect from you?
Oh, man, shit, man, I got so much. Really, whenever a person asks me what's next, I always like to tell them, you know, whatever God got in store for me. Because I could tell you a bunch of shit right now, and none of that shit happens. Yeah. Because that ain't really what God got in store for me. So I could tell you what I plan on doing, and if it's a part of God's plan, then it'll transpire. If not, then you'll see some whole other shit going on. So I plan on dropping my next single, Big Stepper.
Shit hard.
A new single. I really plan on getting really heavy back into to music, dropping a whole project and everything. Cause like I've been in the TV world and the Instagram world, and I've been on my writing shit. I've been writing a lot, and even my CEO shit. Cause I just got one of my artists signed with Mob Ties with Jay Prince Jr. Them out there in Houston.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I really been on, and then my business shit, like far as like my jet ski rent, cause I got like a jet ski rental company in Miami. And then we got a barbecue spot down there too. So it's like I really been on like all that kind of shit. Like, so now it's like, you know, I want to drop some more music. I want to get, and then it's certain stuff other stuff that's in the air that I'm working on that I haven't got a green light on yet. So I ain't gonna speak on it, but that's a part of it too. You know, more TV shit. You know what I'm saying? Movies, acting, the whole nine.
How hard is it to balance all that? The business world, the TV world, the music world, family time. Like, how hard is that to balance?
Whew. It's pretty tough. You feel me? Because you gotta try to balance it out to where one don't lack the amount of time that it need as the other. So you gotta make sure you putting enough time into everything. You gotta make sure, you know, you making time for your business, keeping up with your business, because especially when you got employees. I got employees, and them niggas, if I get them niggas too much rope, they gonna hang themselves.
Yeah, right.
So I got to run down and be on top of them. Then it's like creating content as an Instagram influencer or a comedian or whatever motherfuckers want to call me. Like you got to constantly be kicking out content, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you might get a call, I might get a call from VH1 and say, we want you to come shoot this season and we need you for 4 episodes. You might have to stop whatever the fuck you doing to go get that TV time.
Yeah, right.
Then, because I've been managing myself for a long time. So then, you know what I'm saying, you might have other artists who you working with somebody, a label might pay me to come and work with their artists. And then I might get attached to the artist because I'm like really liking the chemistry. And then I might get so caught up in the artist, I'm forgetting about, I'm an artist myself. So now I got to run back and go try to put out one of my records. And it's just like, it's crazy. But I mean, I love it because I'm the type of person that I can't function when I ain't got nothing to do.
Come on.
So when I'm doing a lot, that's why I get my that's why I find peace at.
Effect.
It might sound crazy. I find peace in doing a lot. It gives me a peace of mind because it lets me know that I'm of importance. Because if I don't feel like I'm of importance, then I don't have no peace. I can't be at peace because I'm like, damn, I'm like, I go to feeling like I ain't worthy, or I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, do people like me still?
Come on.
Like, so when I got a lot going on, that shit it might sound crazy, but it brings me a peace of mind because I know I got a lot going on. That means I got money coming in. That means I got moves being made, and that gives me peace.
How was your experience thus far with Love and Hip Hop?
Moment of silent meditation for Love and Hip Hop.
Moment of silence.
With Love and Hip Hop, man, it was an amazing experience. I ain't finna even sit here and flodge. It was an amazing experience because, you know, I was able to put my family on. Because my storyline was different, you know what I'm saying? So I put my mama on there, I put my niece on there, I put my nephew on there, I put my 2 sisters on there, I put some of my homeboys on there.
Yeah.
And then the most amazing part about it was I put my brother on there. My brother got 30 years in prison. And, you know, they show Love and Hip Hop in all the prisons.
Exactly. So
this nigga is sitting in the chain gang at the prison yard.
That's crazy.
Everybody tuned in across the whole prison facility tuned in to Love and Hip Hop, and this nigga on there. And he on like 7 episodes. My first season I did 14 episodes, and he was on like 7 of them.
That's crazy.
If they didn't show his face or his mug shot, he was spoken on in like 7 of them. So that was like the really most coolest thing about
it. That's priceless.
Like, yeah, man, because he the one who introduced me to this game. I watched him do music and entertain, and he took me up under his wing, and then, you know, he fell and went to prison. And when he fell and went to prison, I continued on and carried the torch.
Sir.
And he been down 16 years. So he was down 13 years when he seen himself on TV. So imagine 13 years, you done gave up on your dreams. You locked up. You got 30 years, 25 mandatory. You 13 years in and you sitting in that motherfucker and you see your little brother on TV speaking on your situation, telling the world, this is who I do this for. That was like, it's precious.
You can't.
So that right there what made it amazing. And then moving forward, you know, Love and Hip Hop it's a wild thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a wild thing. So I just feel like for me, I couldn't stay in it. I was one of them ones that got in, told my story, because I was able to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? My first 2 seasons, I was able to tell it was a season and a half, because in the middle of the 2nd season, I quit. But
well, we got to go with why'd you quit, but go ahead, keep going.
I mean, I was able to tell my story, and when it got weird, and when they wanted me to start with the weirdness and go with the popping, people popping up and saying, like, arguing and trying to do all that. Okay, look, I'm straight. I ain't doing this. When y'all trying to fabricate the stories, I'm straight off that. I ain't doing all that. Not me.
Do you think Love and Hip Hop is a win? Does it do more damage than good, or do more good than damage to a career?
I feel like it depends on what you want to do with your life. I feel like if you in business, if you got like a business, right, and you trying to promote your business, it's good for that. It's good for the business. It can help your business flourish, and it can help your business grow. Because people around the world, when they come to Miami, they're gonna come tap in at your spot. Like, exactly. So that's like how my barbecue spot got really popping. It like, so business wise, it's gonna help you. But if you're trying to be like a rapper or artist musically, I don't feel like it'll help your career, because I feel like the people are gonna look at you like a reality person, like a reality TV person. So I feel like people automatically, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you just like a big person, you gotta be a big personality, like a Cardi B, like a Chaotic, like a Suki Hunter. Like, you gotta just be a big personality, and your big personality overrides things. You understand what I'm saying? And I even if your big personality overrides it, I feel like you have to disassociate yourself completely with love and hip hop, and then get fully on your music and be known as the person you are instead of the person from Love and Hip Hop.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was for a long time, it was like, you know what I'm saying, when people see me out, they're like, oh, that's the guy from Love and Hip Hop. And every time a person see me and say, that's the guy from Love and Hip Hop, I say, no, I'm Chaotic from Miami. 305. I'm not from Love and Hip Hop. I wasn't born and raised in Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, for real. So it's like, it'll put, even when the Shade Room posts me, or certain blogs, they'll post you and say, Chaotic from Love and Hip Hop Miami. And it's like, it takes away you. It's no longer you. It's Love and Hip Hop Miami. And it's like, nah, I'm Chaotic 305.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So I took a big break from reality TV to give myself time to become Chaotic 305 again, opposed to Chaotic from Love and Hip Hop. So it's like, you know, you leave it and you got to reinvent yourself. And you can't be afraid. Some people will be afraid and feel like, oh, you will leave reality TV, well, what's going to happen next? Nigga, whatever God got planned for me.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not, like, scared. It's not over for me. I got too much talent and too much personality. Whether it happened today or the nigga Ball Greasy was under the rug for 12 years.
Shouts out Ball Greasy.
Shouts out to Ball Greasy.
My partner.
Him ain't even cool. But I'ma still give a nigga they flowers.
Yeah.
You feel me? He was down for 12 years and shook back.
Yeah.
And had to run. So, you know, it's never, it's like, it's countless stories, you know what I'm saying, of people. Even like Hitmaker. He went out as Young Bird, went out bad,
he went out.
Reinvented himself, became Hitmaker, now nigga one of the top producers in the game.
Yeah, he got all the records.
So you just can't be afraid to like evolve. You can't be afraid to change. And like such and such say, shout out, hit the button for what such and such said. You can't be afraid to fail.
Come on.
You can't be. I ain't scared to fail. Shit, I've been failing my whole life.
That's how you learn.
Huh?
You learn more in failure than in wins.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The losses is the lessons. That's, you know, if a nigga won all the time, he'd never learn anything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I totally feel the same way, bro. I remember going through this industry and this life, making every mistake I could. not intentionally making it, but making them. And making the mistakes. But, you know, at the end of the day, those mistakes become lessons. And then, you know, you have the knowledge, and knowledge is power. Knowledge is actually a way where you can always get some money, because you can always get a bag by goddamn teaching somebody else, you know what I'm saying, other things that, because exactly. What took you 10 years, you can give some nigga some game, and it only gonna take him 10 months.
Oh, man, exactly. And you know what? That's what make, like niggas like you and myself, that's what make us even more valuable. Like, see, sometimes when niggas see certain people that was artists veer away from music and do other things, far as managing or other things, far as opening up their label or other things, they be thinking that you gave up on yourself. But it's like, nah, you didn't give up on yourself. You just took time. You taking everything that you really being selfless at that point. It's like, you know what? when I was an artist, I was selfish. I wanted everything to be about me. Right now, what I want to do, I want to help you.
Exactly.
I want to open up doors for you because niggas don't be understanding certain things. Once you have that record, once you make that $1 million or whatever money you make off the music industry, and you take that money and do something else with it, you made it.
Exactly.
You made it. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? You technically made it. That don't mean that just because you made it, you got to stay at the top of the game forever. Nah, nigga, if you break a fucking record and sell units across the world, travel across the world doing this shit, nigga, you made it.
You can support your family doing
what you love. And you can support your family doing what you love. And like you said, you learn so much doing that.
Yes, sir.
So you are more valuable to an artist than the fucking white label, the white record company is. Because you a nigga that's going to give it to a nigga straight up and down real, blood raw. Let me show you the route. Let me show you how you could avoid all of this shit and get straight to where you going with no headaches or hiccups.
You know what's crazy is like 2 years ago I switched my name. I switched everything. I changed my name. I took my mentality because I was, like I said, when I was an artist, I was me. Get my shit played, get my shit popping, get me da-da-da-da. And then like 2 years ago, I switched my name because I wanted to rebrand. And I made the decision to be as much help and of service to other people as I possibly could. And a lot of you not, bro. I made more money in the past 2 years than I made in my whole entire life put together. And I ain't never been no broke nigga. And I ain't counting a nigga pocket. But when I changed my thought process of helping others, what can I do to help you? You ain't even got to chase the money no more. The money chase you.
Exactly.
That shit crazy.
The running you down.
Hey, man, look, man, shouts out. I totally feel you on that one because I've been there.
Hey, listen, you want to hear what's crazy? I feel you on that one because I made more money off of getting my first artist signed than I made when I got my first deal.
Exactly.
What I got her, when she got signed, the bag I made off of her was bigger than the advance that I got when I first got signed.
Come on.
And that's great. That's why it's like, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like, man, I feel like long as I'm a part of the music industry, I'm still doing music.
Facts.
So if a nigga be like, damn, okay, like niggas always ask me, K man, when you gonna drop some more music? I say, you're not a fan. You're not a fan of mine. If you don't know when the last time I dropped music or what I got going on, you're not a fan. And I'm not mad. Yeah. I'm not knocking you for not being a fan. That's cool. You ain't gotta cause it's a difference between. I feel like it's a difference between like fans, supporters, and homies and shit like that. The fans, they know everything about you. They know when you're dropping shit, when you're doing this, you're doing that. They own everything. You know what I'm saying? The supporters is the ones that's purchasing everything.
Come on.
And spending
we love them. We love them.
Spending that bag or whatever, rooting for you the whole 9 yards.
We love them.
And then you got like the spectators, the people that's just watching from a distance when they catch it on the timeline and always got something to say, whatever. And then you got I would say, then you got like how can I say it? Like the motivators. The niggas they not fans, they ain't supporters, they ain't none of that, because they got so much shit on their table. They ain't really got time to keep up with everything, but they be catching a lot of shit.
Sir.
And when they catch it, they fuck with it.
Yes, sir.
And them the ones that tell you, boy, you got to stay out, stay at it. Boy, I see you, boy, da. So a nigga might not know everything that you got going on, but that don't mean that he don't fuck with you. That mean that shit, he got a whole bunch going on. But every time they see you, it's all love, it's all, boy, what you want to do? We need to put something together. You understand what I'm saying? So I just look at that shit like that.
Salute, man. So what's the biggest difference between Miami and Atlanta? Because I see you've been in Atlanta a lot.
Only thing, the difference between Miami and Atlanta is Miami got the water and Atlanta don't. And Miami is more diverse. We got more like Spanish and Latinos. Yeah. And Atlanta don't. But I feel like if Atlanta had a beach, Miami wouldn't be fucking with Atlanta.
Hey, man, that's all this motherfucker need, though. I ain't gonna count.
I'm just being G, because, I mean, what we got over Atlanta is the water and, like, the Latinos and shit like that.
Yeah, they
You feel me? Like, we got, like, a lot of, like, that Latin culture in Miami is big. I love Latin women. They beautiful, but me personally, I like my sisters over everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing like a, you know what I'm saying, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, I say the darker the flesh shit and the deeper the roots. I give a shout out to my sister's own welfare, Chaotic Cares. If don't nobody else care, shout out to the late, great Tupac Shakur, but he said it best, you know. I like my sisters, so when it come down to the come down, shit, I love Atlanta. I love my city, you know what I'm saying, but I love Atlanta, but I feel like, I guess what I like about Atlanta is it's more black empowerment.
Come on, talk about it. That's real,
you know what I'm saying? In my city, it ain't a lot of us own nothing in my city. You know what I'm saying? We not in really ownership or too much in nothing in our city.
I had a partner.
Shit, we don't even own our own radio station.
That's crazy. I had a partner. Ross live up the street.
I mean, you gotta understand, Miami is only a handful of it's only a handful of niggas. No, wait. It's only a handful of niggas from Miami that really made it financially.
Yeah.
Like multi-millionaire status. You know what I'm saying? You could count them on 10 hands.
You're right.
Like, I'm talking about multi-millionaire. I ain't talking about scammer money. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about chaotic money. I ain't talking about ball greasy money or Major 9 money or iceberg money. I ain't talking about Zoe Dollars money. I'm talking about Ross money.
Come on.
Pitbull money, Flow Rider money, E-Class money. It ain't too many niggas got that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? And those are the niggas that got that money. So they all got little shit in Miami.
Yeah.
E-Class got the finger lickings and Ross got checkers and shit like that and Wingstop rallies and shit like that. Niggas got shit like that, but that's just a few niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's 5 niggas.
It's a ton
And then you got like some local females that got their little shits going and whatever. But I'm talking about like how it is here, like damn near everything here is owned by niggas.
Yeah, no, fact. That's one thing I do love about Atlanta. Atlanta, a place where a black man can get him some money and nobody be too mad at him.
Yeah, man.
The next man trying to get him some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not originally from here either. And that's the first thing I noticed out here.
Where you originally from?
I'm originally from Virginia.
Oh, the common law?
Commonwealth, yeah.
Commonwealth.
Yeah. But first thing I noticed about Atlanta, I was like, man, we kind of like the majority out here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's black wealth for real out there. Like you see 27, 26-year-old niggas driving Ferraris and really, you know, and legally getting it. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I love about Atlanta. Like you can go get you a bag in certain other cities, you know, like where I'm from, shit, you run up too much money, nigga want to kill you. Just because they jealous, you know what I'm saying? And it was the thing that was interesting to me. What was my man name? I want to say his name was Quay. He from Miami. Was a rapper named Quay. I don't want to quote his name wrong, but anyway, he was from Overtown.
That's where I'm from.
I'm positive you know the kid then. Oh man, what was his name? Lil Quay, Young Quay. I forgot. But anyway, the dude told me I was shooting a video in Miami on South Beach. And what was crazy, I put him on the song. We put him on the song because, you know what I'm saying, we wanted to do some pushing in Miami. And the dude said, it's my first time on South Beach.
Oh, yeah, because niggas don't. South Beach is a different world. First of all, the police too hot out there. Second of all, South Beach is where all the out-of-towners roam. So niggas like really, if you ain't out there selling them niggas no drugs, you ain't really out there on the beach. Niggas from Miami be in they hoods. Like Miami niggas. If you from Overtown, you gonna be in Overtown. If you from the Beans, you in the Beans. If you in the, cause niggas really be beefing a lot. So niggas really staying in they little comfort zones or whatever. So it's really ain't like everybody just running around and mixing and mingling. Like, you know what I'm saying? So niggas is really staying in their little cubby hole.
Wow.
But whereas here, niggas is getting out, moving and shaking.
Yeah, niggas is in Limit
because
Small,
the music
Buckhead.
scene, and then the thing is, the music scene so big, you got to be moving around and moving and shaking. You can't just stay over here or over there because it's so much going on in the city. So, like, it's a lot of shit I love about Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
That's not even It's not that uncommon to live in Miami and never been to South Beach.
And then not even just that, you know, I'm from Miami. So once you start obtaining a certain level of success, you got to go ahead and move and switch up and have a backup place. You know what I'm saying? You got to, I don't got beef in Miami.
Yeah.
I ain't got no smoke in Miami because I'm rarely in Miami. I'm always in and out. When I'm there, I'm taking care of my business. I go turn up. If I'm booked somewhere, I shake hands, be friends, and I be gone. I don't stay around long enough for a nigga to be able to hate on me too hard anyway. You understand what I'm saying?
Gotta keep it moving.
And when I'm there, I'm like a goddamn tourist. I'm on the beach. I'm taking out my boat and my jet skis, and I'm living my best life.
Damn right.
You feel me? Right. And my homies that's in the hood, you know what I'm saying? They come fuck with me. I don't really even like cutting through the hood no more because my hood, they gentrifying it. So my hood is not, Overtown ain't the same Overtown it was when I grew up in it.
Wow.
So I'm not hanging out in Overtown no more. I didn't grind as hard to still be going back and sitting in Overtown.
Nah, I feel you.
I grind to get the fuck up out of Overtown. Overtown got my brother 30 years, my cousin 100 years, my homeboy. Overtown ain't doing nothing but tearing a nigga down, really. So it's like, I took all of the good things that my hood taught me in my heart and in my mind, and I ran with it. Now, as far as doing things, giving back to the hood, I'm with that. I'm doing that. Book bag giveaways. I come back and help, support, shit like that. But as far as just going to hang the fuck out, hell no. Hell no.
And don't give a fuck if anybody got a problem.
And don't care. Niggas know I don't give a fuck. Man, nigga know I don't give a fuck. One thing about Chaotic, man, everybody know he don't give a fuck.
You know what's sad is a lot of times rappers get killed in their hometown, and I never understood, like, well, if you work this hard to be able to get out of those situations and those predicaments and that you know, that outcome, like, why do they try so hard to go back?
Because they want to put on. They want to put on. They want to still keep that attachment to the hood. It's like, I want to be valued as a street nigga. That's what I think the problem be. Niggas be wanting that street cred and that reputation of being so real and so thugged out and so gangster so bad to the point where it's like it's killing them. You know what I'm saying? It's literally killing them. Like, fuck that. You give me some money, you give me a deal, you give me an opportunity, I'm gone. Fuck these niggas, man. Y'all niggas coming. Y'all niggas pack up and come on, bitch. We can come back over here and take care of these people later. Cause bitch, we just got the opportunity. Let's go secure the bag and then come back and put it on everybody's head.
There it is.
If we want to wipe out the whole fucking community, let's go get the big bag so we can put it on everybody's head, clean up the streets, and we can live in Rome how we want to.
Respect.
Because you sitting here trying to battle with niggas and your money ain't even all the way right. You still, like, come on, bro. Fuck that.
Hey, man, ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't have said it no better. I couldn't have said it no better. Even in my hometown, man, I be in and out. I be like, hey, Dad, I go see my family, whatever I got to do or whatever, make sure they straight. And then, shoot, I'm back to them. I'm back in the city. I'm back wherever I got to go, man. Man, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. And I appreciate you being so transparent and honest. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
A lot of times niggas come on this motherfucker and try to hold their nuts or whatever, and I gotta pull some shit out of their ass. But you know, you done kept it all the way 1,000, brother, and I really appreciate it, man.
I mean, that's my favorite song is by Nightbird.
Come on.
My favorite song is by Nightbird, right? And the song is called "Okay," and in the song basically she's saying it's okay if you lost, we're all a little lost, and it's all right. So she's saying, like, nigga, everybody lost. It's okay. We all a little bit lost, and it's all right. So it's like, what the fuck do I got to hold back or put on or cap or nigga, I ain't got it all figured out.
Yeah.
And I ain't afraid to give it to you. That's what I'm here for.
Respect.
I'm here to give it blood raw so the people can like me more. I want my fans to say, Chaotic is a real nigga. This the definition. I'm giving y'all my definition of real. Real is me. What I call real is just being 100.
Being true to yourself.
Yeah, being true to yourself. I ain't got to sit here and make my story no harder or no softer than it is. This is what it is. This is who I am. You like it, you don't. Go follow motherfucking Lil Junebug down the street who in the community getting shot.
We gonna.
Hey, I ain't getting shot no more.
Neither is Ugly Money Nietzsche, my fat ass too. I'm not running.
I ain't got time to be running about dodging bullets, goddamn.
Hey man, I saw you made a cameo in our Touch It video, brother. I really appreciate that too.
Oh man, that Touch It video I had a good time. The video, I was so fucked up because I'm looking at the video. All that, it was a lot of ass shaking in that video.
I mean, you know what, bro? I live vicariously through my artists. I will say that.
Yeah.
I make the videos that I wanted to make when I was rapping for my artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So when it comes time down to, if we need a car or a certain chick, I'm like, get her. I don't even be caring. I just cash out. I'm like, no, I want that one. I want the huge booty red bone one right there. How much she costs?
Because that's the best way to get them. Like when you see something that you want, the best way to get it is book it. When I see girls on Instagram that I like that do facials, I book a facial. Or if they do hair, I book an appointment. One time I popped up on a bitch, she do lace fronts, and I booked the appointment because I went to see the bitch. I pop up in that motherfucker. She like, oh, you got an appointment? I'm like, yeah. She like, you trying to get a lace? I'm like, no, I thought y'all wash hair. She like, oh no, we do laces here. I'm like, what's your name, baby? How you doing?
Damn right.
And I bagged her. I told her I was really just trying to support her business, and she appreciated me and gave me some pussy.
But listen, ladies and gentlemen, he done gave y'all a free one. He done gave y'all a free one, ladies and gentlemen.
Free game
That's
today,
a free one.
Game.
Hey man, you want a booker? I'm gonna use that. I got a couple. Everybody know how I feel about Ghetto Barbie. I'm gonna go ahead and have to book her for an event or something. Goddamn it!
No, that's the best.
That's my top 5 right there. Ghetto Barbie. She just do something to me. Who that is? Ghetto Barbie.
Who is Ghetto Barbie?
Oh man, you gotta check her out, man. But see, she thick. You like them petite. See, we'll never bump heads. I love. See, me and Such. I don't understand why Such is little nigga. He like them thick like me. I'm like, bro, trap on your own block. He want to trap on. That's another time. Hey man, let these folks know where to follow you at before we get out of here, my brother.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Facebook page at Chaotic305, Chaotic with a K 305, and on my TikTok, Chaotic.305. So it's the same way you spell chaotic, just with a K instead of a C, 305. And if you're looking for me, check your bitch DM. I'll be sitting right there waiting on her response.
Ready to book her.
Ready to book her.
And whenever Mona come and offer me a spot on Love and Hip Hop ATL next season, I'm gonna call you, and I'm gonna need a consultation so I can make sure that I don't play myself.
Yeah. Don't play yourself.
Don't play myself.
Yeah, don't play yourself. And they ain't gonna give you a lot of money. I remember when I first came on that shit. Well, this might have to be a whole nother. Oh shit. God, the money. Oh God.
Wait a minute. Hold on, the bag ain't right. Hold on, the bag ain't right.
What is this? They was like, oh yeah, we gonna get. I'm like, you gonna give me what? You know, I make more in the show than this. My show money higher than this.
The bag ain't right, bro. I thought the TV money was supposed to be bigger than the rap money. That's what they say.
You said TV money. Don't put a reality in front of it. Get TV money. Don't put reality in front of it unless it's your own show.
That's what we got to do, Chaotic.
Shout out to Jocelyn. Jocelyn broke the mold.
She did.
That's her own show.
Hey, man, you know that woman took that, and she's one of those ones that I know that has made the best out of her situation. Like she took that.
Yeah, what the nothing say, baby? You gonna love me, baby? You wanna tell me do much in it, do my other baby? Shout out to Jocelyn.
Oh God, bro, she a hustler. She can't speak a lick, but that motherfucker be getting to it.
She did her thing, man.
Hey, man.
I shout out to her, man.
Shouts out to Jocelyn, man. Hey, man, you can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money Niche. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with Chaotic 305.
Hula.